Hi there, I've been really liking brown eyeliners, particularly with sort of autumn looks. So today I have put on the Charlotte Tilbury Dreamy Bronzed Beauty Palette, and I'm going to use a little bit of brown eyeliner. So I've been experimenting with brown eyeliners. I've got a few and I thought I'd just compare them in a short video. So I've recently bought two of the Victoria Beckham. These are the Satin Kajal Liners, and they are award-winning, so I thought I would give those a go. They come in a nice box, double-sided, so pendle on one side and the tip on the other. You also get, if you don't say you don't want it, a pencil sharpener. And I don't know about you, so that comes in a nice little box as well. But I don't know about you, but I do find it very annoying when you buy an expensive eyeliner and the pencil sharpener ruins it and you have to keep winding, so I'll be giving that a go. It looks very ordinary, but I'm sure it could be fun. So the two I've bought are the cacao and the cinnamon, and tricky to see which one's which when I've got it in my box. I'll need my reading glasses on possibly, but you know, very nice, very nice. And I thought I'd compare them to some of the other browns that I've got. So I've got a tried and tested drugstore L'Oreal. So they are the Le Khol Naturel by L'Oreal, which I found to be quite good. Yeah, one of my absolute favourites, and you can see I've used it quite a bit, and it's the Bronze Kajal from Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury's double-sided liner, which is quite a nice dark brown, and Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk eyeliner. Thought I'd do a quick swatch on those, and then I think I will try the cinnamon and see how it goes with this makeup look. So I'll start with the darker Victoria Beckham, and I'll just swatch it. Oh, wrong end. I'll just swatch it. So quite a nice dark, very, very small. I mean, buttery is the way to describe it, I think. Here is the one that I'm thinking of using today. That's called Cinnamon. That's a nice colour actually. It's not too soft and light. Now this is the L'Oreal. I shall draw that in here. Not quite as red, but it's a nice feel on the L'Oreal, and it's not a bad one. This has been one of my favourites for the last few months. It's very buttery and slightly bronzy in its look. So the two Victoria Beckhams, the L'Oreal and the Khol bronze one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the sort of steadfast one from Charlotte Tilbury. It's dark, as it's not dissimilar, I put it there, in shade to the Victoria Beckham darker one. Not quite as buttery feeling, but I do know that that lasts. Then we have the Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury, which is a much redder colour, So Victoria Beckham's, L'Oreal, Charlotte Tilbury. And I always like to do a smudge test, so here we go. Let's do a smudge test. So you can see which ones are sort of really creamy. They all smudge. For L'Oreal, this appears far more than the others do though, don't they? And just in terms of sort of size and what you get, so obviously there is a smudge on one end, so that bit is not so much, just compared to Lisa Eldridge, almost identical in size. Pretty identical as well in terms of size with the Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm going to apply the cinnamon because it should be really good with this makeup look today. And I always go for the triangle and my wedge. I wouldn't do this if I was using a very dark eyeliner, but I do for this. And then I'm going to just go along the waterline, smudge it out a little bit. Same on the other side. Triangle to the middle of the eye. Can you see the triangle? And then on my waterline. Smudge it out just a little bit. So we use the smudger, although I don't really like the smudgers. I prefer a brush, and I am going to use a brush. I do prefer a brush when I'm smudging out. Yeah, that looks really good. I'll just put some mascara on and that'll be me done. Really pleased with that. Very, very easy. Makes the job of putting eyeliner on very easy indeed.